Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about a technique to make gang stalkers not want to mess with you. I call it the demoralization of gang stalkers. You have to demoralize gang stalkers. Well, it's rude, it's mean, it is unethical, but you have to play fire with fire. This is how. First, or this is why. One, gang stalkers want to destroy you in whatever means possible. Making you drug addicted, making you believe that you're awful, making you they're the ones trying to demoralize you. But you have to fight fire with fire. How do you demoralize a gang stalker? I do not know your certain situation, but I can tell you mine, and possibly from my experience and what I'm about to tell you, you can devise a way to demoralize the gang stalkers that are bugging you. Listen, gang stalkers want to destroy everything about me. My self-esteem, my body, me. So that in itself gives me permission to do it right back. I'm not gonna put the other cheek. Not anymore, because I did, and it didn't do a shit. It just made things worse for me. So, how do you demoralize a gang stalker? By saying the truth. First, when gang stalkers are trying to cut off the explicit warning, it's coming, all right? But I'm gonna try to not make it as not explicit as possible. So when I want to top someone and they're cutting the circulation of my dick, what are they doing? They're being an awful bottom, right? So what do? I have to just be like, ugh. I have to get up and just be like, you're an awful bottom. You can say it in person, or you can just leave and tell them via text later. I tell them via text later because I can be really, really mean. And I can just be as mean as possible, and since they're not there, I can really, really get under their skin. I can be, you know what? I intended to play with you because it seemed like you had a lot of experience. However, I was completely wrong. You are possibly the worst bottom I have ever met in my entire life. Please do not speak to me again. I have no time or patience with people who are so inept at having sex. Thank you. Don't speak to me in any platform ever again. Bye. I know it's mean, but they're mean to you. They don't have any conscience, so you give yourself permission to be mean back. And look, this is why that's the right thing to do with gang stalkers. You demoralize them, you offend them in such a way that they're gonna wanna either destroy you but not get close to you again. And guess what? You automatically just got rid of a gang stalker. He's gonna hate you, but guess what? You hate gang stalkers too. Even though you might not have hate in front of your frontal cortex. I don't. But I know that I don't like them. They're not people that I want to be close to me in any way, shape, or form. So I have to make them not want to be close to me in any way, shape, or form. So, also, aside from insulting gang stalkers, You use the evil grin against them. How? Whenever gangstalkers are saying are trying to mess with you, trying to confuse you, you have to use the same language that they're using. So for example, a customer once was interrupting me when I was she had a big order and she was trying to buy parts, but she was interrupting me purposefully. So I made a big mistake in her order. So, and and this is what I said. I am so sorry. Like, with this intonation that I was being sarcastic. I am so sorry. I totally didn't mean to make this mistake. I didn't. I tried to do this as fast as possible. However, my mistake will make you late to any other type of compromise that you had pending. I am so sorry, and it was not my intention at all to take so much time of your precious time. Yeah. And guess what happened? She stopped interrupting me because she didn't know because she didn't know that I allowed her to make to make me make this mistake. To take more of her time because I'm getting paid by the hour. She's not. She has things to do. And guess what? She completely changed. She stopped interrupting me. She totally stopped interrupting me because now she didn't know. Is he making this mistake on purpose? To make me waste my time? Even though she did a mistake, but I changed the perception of my mistake to her. It was an honest mistake. I would never do that purposely. But as you make them question it, if you make them question it, then that's all you need. You need to make them question. And when when someone is being a gangstalker and they're being really mean, I literally just have, oh my god, well, it has been such an amazing experience to help you today. Please come back later as soon. Please, I hope to see you soon, and please come back later, really soon. You have to speak the type of language that they use. And let me tell you, I find it really joyful. I find so much joy because you're using the same tactics against them. And it works. Also, when a gangstalker is trying to do their tactic, you just smile. Just have an evil grin the entire time. Like if you're laughing at them for whatever reason, you don't even have to have a reason. But once you know that they're gangstalkers, you just laugh at them. Like, don't laugh, like, just look at them and smile. And let me tell you, they don't know why. The whole time they're gonna be thinking, why is he smiling? Why is he doing that? What am I doing? What is this fucker doing? And you just get them out of their game. They completely lose focus about what they're doing. They completely lose focus because they're wondering, why is this guy smiling? But you do that only when you know for sure that they're gangstalkers. Also, what else? Let's see. Yeah, they will not want to look at you. When they use a trigger word, that's what you do. When they have a trigger word, and you're supposed to have a face of demoralization. You're supposed to have it. So what you do is you just do the evil grin and look at them right in the eye with a smile, even though you don't feel like smiling. but you make it a reflex. You just do it a lot. And guess what? That is gonna demoralize gang stalkers because they don't know what you're thinking. Why is he smiling? You're not supposed to smile at all. You're supposed to be concerned of why do they know what's happening to me. But the moment you just smile and you look at them, they have no idea what to do with that. You are completely you're turning around everything that they're supposed to be doing to you. You just smile. And that is demoralizing your gang stalkers. Because you're turning the tables. You demoralize the fuck out of them. Guess how long do they last when they're swaying my car? So someone swayed my car like last night, but it lasted like 5 minutes. Why? Because I literally just said, do you really think that you can drive me crazy by swaying my car, hiding in a corner like a fucking fugitive? You look so pathetic doing that. But let me tell you, it's gonna take a lot of car swaying to drive me crazy. You have so much work to do. So keep swaying. Sway away. And he kept, or she, I don't know who it was, but swayed my car for like one more minute and then left. You have to turn the papers around. You have to demoralize them back. Don't allow them to demoralize you. You have to think strategically. And it works. You become a force to be reckoned with. Because you are not allowing them to demoralize you. You are demoralizing them. You are telling them that their tactics are useless without addressing it directly. Because if you try to tell them, I know what you're doing, you're gang stalking me, they're gonna be like, oh, he's crazy. But you cannot deal with gang stalkers with the truth, with that truth. You have to find another truth. That's crazy, isn't it? You literally have to find another truth. And this is the thing, you are not making things up. You are not denying your reality, their reality. You're cementing it harder, but you're turning the perception of the reality. Your game is totally different. Your game is based on truth. And it is much more hard-hitting than theirs. Because theirs is built on lies. Yours is built on truth. And you're turning their perception of their truth. But you're not making things up. Everything that you are doing and they're telling them is based on reality. And that is what makes it so hard-hitting. You don't have to lie. I'm not lying about them being an awful bottom. I'm telling the truth. And I'm just telling them that's why I'm leaving, because you're an awful bottom. And that's demoralizing to anyone. No. They're not going to want to fuck with you. That's how you do it. That is called demoralizing the gangstalkers. And I'm going to keep doing this. And I'm going to tell you how it works. But let me tell you, so far it feels really good. Because you're at a completely different level. Just demoralize the fuck out of your gangstalkers. That they're trying to destroy you. You have to give yourself the right to be mean. You cannot feel your conscience cannot tell you to feel guilty about it, because they're trying to destroy you. They're trying to kill you. So you have to give yourself permission to demoralize them, to be an asshole. You have the right to defend yourself. Whatever it is, whatever way it is. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.